All right, listeners, I'm gonna dovetail this Quillen situation into the latest UFC scandal, which is a betting scandal. The FBI, DOJ are investigating. And there was one thing I found that was very funny. Jason Herzog is the center of the investigation. Well, let me tell you this, guys. I've trained with Jason Herzog at a gym called Blackline MMA. An absolutely outstanding gym, great trainers, everything else, but it just didn't pan out. And anybody who knows business, forget martial arts for a minute, knows that running a gym has nothing to do with the talent of the trainers or the people or any of that. It has a lot to do with luck, business stuff that makes sense, communities and whatnot, right? Like if you can convince average Joe to come to your gym, the fighters don't mean anything, right? The fighters don't pay, they're not valuable and whatnot. So anyway, Jason Herzog, Joey Beltran, Jason Lambert, I mean a million other guys that were all ex-champions and great guys were at this gym. And I remember at the time I was in my mid 40s, right? I had just come down from the scrap back to San Diego, and I was trying to be a referee. And, to stick with the game because I obviously loved it. I'm a lifelong martial artist and fighter. And I went to Jason Herzog and asked him, and Herzog didn't know me from Adam. He said, well, you're a blue belt. That's pretty good. I had no idea about my black belt tuxedo. I had no idea I fought for titles in kickboxing. Had no idea I was a wrestler. He had no idea about any of it. But the one thing Jason Herzog was a very, very nice guy. And it's really funny. I remember talking to Jason Lambert in my quest to become a referee. Jason Lambert goes, well, I don't know how they're going to like the organized crime stuff or something like that, right, to that effect. And then we joked about Jason Herzog, who is this plain vanilla, really handsome, right? But I would say what you might say more on the nerdy side, guys, right? Really handsome guy, but nerdy personality, probably always did well at everything, is probably why he's where he is. And we joked about the organized crime guys coming to me and going, hey, Derek, do this, and me doing it. And Herzog going, but I'm impartial. I'm the referee, and not understanding what they want of him. Now, all of that having been said, just like Quillen, we can't judge Quillen by one fight. We can't judge a book by its cover, right? Like, honestly, I probably never would have done anything in MMA. If they had let me become a referee, I never would have defouled or debauched the sport. Could Jason Herzog, this man who is ostensibly this really handsome nerd, have been doing that all along? I don't know. I remember when I knew him, he was still working a job. I'd see him bring his computer and what I thought were spreadsheets sometimes to the gym and whatnot while he was working out. I mean, he was a BJJ brown belt at that time. But yeah, look, just like Quillen, just like Jason Herzog, looks can be deceiving. And anybody who knows fighting knows that. You can't judge a book by its cover. If you look at some guy and go, oh my God, he looks really, really dorky, I can beat him up. Good luck. We'll see what happens to you after that. And vice versa. So there it is. Like and follow for more on The Fight Game.